Hello, Internet. My cat will be participating. He has been following me around like crazy. Um, but welcome to FlyOn. This is the reading report. Reading is not required, though. We're going to talk about books. We're going to open some packages. I have that's six, three unboxings to do. And I'm excited because I think one is a kid's book. I'm not sure. But I'm really excited to share these with you. So we're going to do that. I finished at least one book today. Not today, this week. And I hit both of my reading prompts. So let me cross a couple things out. This one just says it's from Wisconsin and it S. Clark. I wonder if that's the hey, Az is here, first one here. So I wonder if the Wisconsin one is like an independent author, and then this one is from Tennessee. No idea. And then this one is from Source Books, but it kind of feels like a kid's book. It's like a record size. Hey, Lee! I shall read Lord of the Rings again. I've read Lord of the Rings like 3 times. It's funny because it's one of my favorite stories and worlds, but it's not necessarily my favorite author. Like I've read a lot of Tolkien, but not like he's the cat. Oh my gosh. He's hyper, but I'm like, he just keeps begging me for something, and I'm like, I've done all the things. What more do you want? I know you were just joking. I figured, but I don't mind reading Lord of the Rings again. This one is so little. I wonder if it reminds me of that poetry book that I got. You can't get into it with Lord of the Rings. I enjoyed what I read of The Hobbit, though, maybe one day. The Hobbit is much less dense. And I know this is a bit sacrilegious, but like I would watch the movies, if you haven't already, before reading the book, Lord of the Rings, because it will help you like figure out all the characters. You kind of have to sift through the names that you need versus don't need. And is here, first mod here. Hello, hello. I am just checking on my unboxings. I've got 3. Oh yeah, you've seen the films. Okay. Let me go tell Tooth. Oh, is that Raptor or Doggy or whatever she wants to be called? I gotta get my computer up because my phone is doing that stupid translate thing again. BRB, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm knocking things over. Okay. Getting set up. I'm so glad to see you guys so early, like lately. It just makes me happy. Where did I put my water? Haha. Yeah, the books for Lord of the Rings, it's just one of the greatest worlds ever, and so many things have been inspired by that. It's like reading the source material. But it can be dense at times, especially when you get later on when it's like all the different Elvish names and what does Rohan speak? All the names that Rohan call everything, and then like all the like evil names and stuff. I think I've got a bit of a tin ear for fantasy dialogue. All the flabberglands of blank. I know. It's even harder if you try to listen to audio because you don't see the words, and it's really funny watching people talk about characters in a fantasy world because everybody pronounces it like a little bit different. And then even if you hear it from the author, like how you're supposed to pronounce it, it still doesn't stick. Like you still have read it in your mind a bunch of times. So it's like hard to switch. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of names in Lord of the Rings that you don't need to know, and then the ones that you do are basically in the movie. R.I.P. to Tom Bombadil because he was cut. Although that was kind of a pointless scene. It was fun though. Big influence on the Dark Tower. Oh, you loved the Dark Tower. I have that. I keep giving Stephen King another chance because I'm just so on the fence about him. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anything because, as usual, this is on top chat, I think. Hello? Come on. All right. Arya just squeaked on something. They don't make any vocalizations or anything, but she was fed, and then she's in the heat lamp over there. I missed Az's little wizard icon emoji or whatever. You got an action figure, a man in black. Is that from Dark Tower? Is that related to the stand at all? Because I managed to get through the stand. He looks like you. The action figure or Stephen King? Because Stephen King looks skeletal. And attention all humans, the Cheese Council has declared that at precisely 3:47 a.m. all ducks will gain Wi-Fi access, and begin downloading memes at maximum speed. Do not panic. Okay. That was a long one. Lee said it's very messy, but it's a lot of fun. Bonkers in places. That's what I like about it. The second book is fantastic. You're talking about the Dark Tower still? Or were you talking about something else? Oh, Az says, okay, the Man in Black is definitely from the Dark Tower. I think it's supposed to be related to the stand somehow. Like the bad guy kind of presence. The action figure looks like you. Oh, cool. Beware. And Nom said there will be meme downloading. So you said 3:47 a.m. It is 7:03 p.m. here. So is that going to be 7:47 for me? We've got 45 minutes until the meme apocalypse. Okay. Yeah, Dark Tower. There's a lot of connections to all of King's work. It's the center of all his work. I have heard that, and like the places are like shouted out in different books. I can't even remember the first one I read by him. It just happened to be at one of my first office jobs, and I read it, and it was totally creepy. But it was just, I mean, it's Stephen King. You know what I mean. I did read The Stand, and I think I read something else in between. I hope I don't have to bring my turtle in tonight. Our weather is all over the place right now, and it's so much easier to put my turtle, my red-eared slider, her name is Tortuga, in her outdoor enclosure. But she can't be in there if it's like in the 40s, and it's getting into the 40s at night, and I'm like, can we just have summer, please? What was I even doing? Oh, I was going to Goodreads, like I should be. He's written some Drek, yeah. Whatever that means. I get it. Hey, Shoops is here. I'm sorry, I don't remember your names. Good to see you. How's the new snake setting in? So he's been really cute today. He's been all over his little... I still have to upgrade his enclosure. But he ate a huge meal, as you might have seen the video on Friday. So I skipped a week feeding him. William and Heidi. Okay, I will try to remember. But yeah, Jack is doing well. He was out and exploring and kind of like checking me out. Like, what are you doing over there today? So he's really, he's going to be a great snake. I can't wait to upgrade him. But part of that is like, I'm painting a lot of the basement. I think I just finished painting what I need to paint. And now I can like move the flooring back in and then start rearranging the furniture where I'm going to upgrade his tank. I want to get a stand for even bigger tanks. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm like almost at the point where I can just start moving things to decorate and like to color coordinate and stuff. I'm really excited about it. Hey Cujo, I'm working today, but here to support you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, why do I look so frumpy? Probably because I'm hunching over. It sucks getting older, man. Like, I didn't agree to this. So other than not being able to get into Lord of the Rings and Dark Tower, what are people reading? What are you reading? And I'm going to talk about what I read. Lee's phone is dying. Uh-oh. Thank you. You too. It's like evening, I guess. It's still light out, though. I look fine. Yeah, it's just me looking at the laptop, but I appreciate it. Okay, so was this last time? No, I had a little personal live in the middle. I read last reading report. I unboxed a Whoopi Goldberg memoir that I didn't realize was a Whoopi Goldberg memoir, and I couldn't find it on Spotify as an audiobook. So instead, I listened to another book by Whoopi. It was only like 4 hours of an audiobook, and it was about relationships and like how it's so pointless to think you're going to have a fairy tale. And I wish I had read that like 4 months ago when everything was falling apart. But yeah, that really kind of moved me. I dove into it because one of my reading prompts, which we're going to get into in a minute, well, in a few minutes, because I think I'm going to do the unboxings first. One of them was LGBTQ related themes or author or whatever, and I thought Whoopi was gay, but she's not. So my bad, but whatever, that's totally fine. But then my Aurora book came in, and my goodness, even if you have never heard of her, I'm gonna get to your comments in a second, sorry. I can't talk and read at the same time or I get totally sidetracked. Even if you've never heard of Aurora, this is poetry. This is so beautiful. And she's writing it now, but it's journaling that she did 10 years ago for her very first album. But I mean, if you think about it, songs are poems, but there's a lot more in here where she's reflecting on like life and fame, and like she has this interesting concept where she's like, she was in love with moths, and she had this part where she was like, people think that because I love moths, I love butterflies, but butterflies are like the flashy ones and moths are like the overlooked, like underdog kind of flying insect. And she was like, I relate more to the moth. And it made me like, I don't know, it made me think so many times. I mean, it's called All My Demons Greeting Me as a Friend. I read the little poem in the beginning from her. Oh my gosh. I was stunned. Like, I read it in 2 sittings, I think. I was stunned. And it's philosophical and deep and poetic, and I love her. She is bi, just happens to be, doesn't have anything to do with anything except that I picked that prompt, and I like to hear from all perspectives, so that's why that prompt was in there. And this fits. Yeah, so amazing. Let me catch up on comments. I have 2 more things to just mention, and then I think we're gonna do unboxings next. Fun. Okay. William and Heidi, William and Heidi, William and Heidi. Okay, try to remember. Currently reading The Kind Folk by Ramsey Campbell. Oh, you told me about that last time, I think. Kind Folk. I haven't been to look for any of the free books lately, so I haven't found anything on the list. I need to go drop some stuff off to donate, but The Kind Folk, what is that about? Someday I'll get enough subscribers that I can just go from my computer and have enough people here to talk to and share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. It involved a mountain so high that the clouds would nest there while they whispered to one another. Ooh. Oh, it says it's horror, which I haven't read much of, other than Stephen King, I guess. Horror, fantasy, fae, which I'm discovering, fiction, British literature, weird fiction. Sold. Oh, I love this synopsis, so I'm gonna put this on my list. I'm the Lady Anna on Goodreads, and what am I calling this? Oh, recommended, okay, to me. Cool, thank you. Magic Flute, the movie. There's a lot of adaptations of the Magic Flute. If it's the Mozart opera that I'm thinking of, it's not opera in the adaptations, but Oh, you like Aurora too, mainly from her work with Chemical Brothers. Have you listened to the Tamora stuff lately? It's so weird, but I love it. Oh, Cody, your pig just died. That's right, you have a farm, don't you? What? He was sitting on your lap and some hunters came? So they shot him on your lap? Aw, pigs are so cool. Okay, for real, Lee's like, I gotta go. They shot him on your lap? Did you, like, call the police or something? My goodness, why would they do that? Now I'm excited about this Ramsey Campbell one. I like Chemical Brothers for the most part, but now Aurora has a collab with them, with the lead guy. I wouldn't call him the lead singer, but his name is Tom, and then she put the Aura part of her name on it to create Tamora. And their album is actually coming out in April, and I can't wait. There's like 4 songs out there. We Got Security. It went through your wheelchair. What the heck is going on over there? So they shot at you, basically, and killed the pig? This is crazy. You need to, like, call the police. Unless you mean that, like, they put him down for you or something. That's horrifying. I'm so sorry. I don't know what else to say. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Let me go back to a slightly lighter note as I'm getting information from you guys, but oh, I'm listening on audio. Yeah, are you okay? Sorry, I should have asked that, like, in the beginning. I want to know what happened. Let me go with this anyway. My other prompt that I pulled was an author, which had the letters M through P, like the start of a name. And I'm still reading, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th book? 7th book. In the I almost said Game of Thrones. In the Throne of Glass series, I'm getting through it. It's a big book, but Moss is an M, so that fit the prompts as well. I'm going to keep going with this, and I need to read the last book, and then I need to figure out what I'm doing with her other series that ties into ACOTAR somehow, and then the new ACOTAR comes out in October. I am going to be taking off a day from work to read, I think. I don't want you to do that, Ty. Go to the kitchen? No. I hope Cody's okay. This one doesn't fit any prompt, but it was book 2 in a smutty, werewolfy, paranormal series. It's kind of getting on my nerves a little bit, but I'm still reading it. I'm gonna finish it. There's like a paranormal romance situation. I like the werewolfy thing too. It's more animalistic than romanticized. I don't know. What else was I gonna say about that? It's I don't know. It smells really good. And then audio, I don't hate you, I just don't want you to, like, assault me. Consent is a thing. The first 2 audiobooks I listened to this year, this is the last update, I promise, and then we'll open stuff. Hey, Mike! You came at a good time, because I'm about to open some very strangely shaped packages here, but I was starting to talk about the audiobook. There were 2 very smutty audiobooks that I listened to. They're kind of big right now, like the Lights Out is the first one. And I really liked it, but it was like right on the edge of I'm uncomfortable. The second one I didn't like at all, but the third one just came out and I'm listening to it on audio. It's called Game On. It's something. I don't know. I'll tell you when I'm done. But that's what I'm reading. And then I have a small, flexible package. I have what's probably just one of the paperbacks that I normally get. And then I just saw Funny's comment. I have it's a vinyl record shaped. I'm wondering if it's a kid's book, and I think I'm gonna open this one first. See what's going on. So Mike is here. What it do? What it do, Babaloo? And then Funny, I just saw did someone say do? And then his Release the Doo-Doo account came on. It's great. Perfect timing. Unless you were lurking, waiting for that. Yeah, Mike had a bunch of lives this weekend. And an exciting time yesterday. My goodness. I'm waiting a beat to see if you want to say what's going on or tell me not to. Doo-Doo, can I can't call you that. I just can't. It was interesting for sure. Yeah. Doo-Doo, can I make this account a mod? Because I just want people to see that you're not spam. I mean, I guess the regulars know you, so maybe it doesn't matter, but I don't know. Your other one is a mod, so I was just gonna do that. Funny do. Sounds like a kind of melon. Like honeydew. Funny do. I think that makes it worse. It's like funny poop. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so there, Mike said it. Someone was trying to hack into his YouTube account, actively, while he was trying to live stream. So it kept going wonky. And we're it was funny because your audience just showed up anyway. We were just in the chat, hanging out. And it doesn't matter. Okay. And my question is how did you know, what was your clue that someone was breaking in to your computer? Because I feel like if I don't have it on and it starts acting weird, how do you know that they were trying to get in there? And I can't imagine how someone could hack a live stream, but I don't want to call I don't know. Yeah, it's really scary, but it was almost like you were in a video game, trying to kill the boss while we were in the chat. You keep everything backed up behind a virtual machine that firewalls you. Okay. Oh, I think you did say something about that. Funny says you usually get an alert if some other device is trying to log in. I don't know what that means. Nuking the VM? What's the VM? I think you did mention that you were getting a million two-factor requests or something. But that is crazy. A virtual machine. I'm too stupid to follow what you what you guys are able to talk about. My two smarties over there. Okay. I was just so wait, what's happening? So now you have a story. Brute force on a VM is crazy. The VM is a virtual machine. It's a ghost computer that is the big face of Oz to the world. Okay. Hi from Russia. What do I call you? Katuzo? Or Blitz, maybe? Welcome. I'm about to unbox a couple books. At least I hope they're books. Pay no attention to the network behind the curtain. Love me a good Wizard of Oz reference, that's for sure. Alright, so this is definitely a book, because it says source books. And I can kind of feel like a kid's book hardback cover in here. Pay no attention to the hacker from Israel trying to get to your machine for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what kind of background clearance you have, but must be good. Alright, here we go. Oh, it is! Wild Speak. It already smells interesting. Where's the frick? Oh, that's the back of it. Not bragging, your day job. I mean, there's got to be a reason. Maybe sometimes there isn't. All right. Thanks so much for requesting these books from Sourcebook Kids. I mean, I didn't. I had them in the, Goodreads thing. They want me to share with the followers. There's some other books on the back. This is so cute. There's like kids' drawings in here. Wild Speak. It looks like it's like a nature kids book. In the wide, wide world with its wide, wide skies, there are wild, wild words waiting to be spoken. That's so cute. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna read this and it'll be an easy number on my Goodreads. If you want me to, there's not much text. I could probably read it on the live stream. This is amazing. But I'll read it and then I'll donate it because kids always need books. This is probably really sweet. Imagine you renting a P.O. box instead of people wanting to send letters to your home. Instead, you use the P.O. box to send and receive letters because you don't have to let people write. I thought about, like, eventually if I might get one or something. CISP Network Security Analyst. Oh, that's why you guys know so much about it. I don't know the acronyms, but I can look them up later. I'm just going to look that one up. Cyber something, maybe? It doesn't say what it's... Certified Information Systems Security Professional. Things are making sense. Because Dudu is a Sissa and a Shrisk. Which probably means something only to you guys. Yeah, you don't have to get further in. Can I snore? Why? You don't want to spend up all night load, but what? I'm not snoring. That's weird. But you can ask about something else. Cujo's like, Okay, so I guessed, right? I didn't smell it, did I? NetSec Geek Talk. I mean, I thought my acronyms were bad at my job in the government. Man, it's like a million different systems for the same thing. This smells very strange. I have no idea how to explain this. Oh, what is that? It's like the pictures are matte, but it kind of smells like glossy pages. It smells like it was just printed. Oh, these are lots of like vocab words for going out on a walk and stuff. This is so cute. You see Ocean Inspector? Yeah, you're about to get yeeted, I think, but I don't know if that counts as a Romeo or what. That's just weird. Sorry, let me turn my sound off so you can not be bothered by that. I don't know why I don't prepare completely for this. I think it's because I'm like, just start. Like, just start, and then you can figure it out. We need to bring yeet back. I think that's so funny for some reason. But yay, Wild Speak. This is a Sourcebooks Jabberwocky. Fantastic. That's an Alice in Wonderland reference. Oh, I love this. I didn't read the first sentence. This is the first kids book I've gotten. Oh, it's the same thing as on the back. Professional snore enthusiast. PSE. PSESS for, no, CS for cybersecurity. Professional snore enthusiast, cybersecurity analyst. We we've got, let's see, we've got gloves, we've got snores now. There was another one too. Anyway, cute. Kids book. Wow, you're venturing into all oh yeah, all kinds of books. But this was for free. Like, we always need children's fiction to donate, so like, why not, you know? So it'll end up there. Yeah, it smells really good, but it's nothing like the other books I have. I think it's just fresh paper and ink is what I'm smelling. I don't want to put it down, I just like it. Cheese! There's a cheese guy. Yeah. Speak of the devil. Welcome, Mr. Muffin Man. Welcome back, I should say, because I remember you. Jeez. It's so funny how different it is from, like, how we know you and your channel. You know what I mean? I mean, I realize why it's, like, secret and stuff. Silver, Jesus. I'm not even going to try to read the comments about the text stuff. I mean, I'm not terrible at it, but it's scary to me. It's, like, intimidating. Whoa. That is, like, really super complicated. I don't know what you can do about it, though, other than, like, block them. And I don't, well, I don't have to go back into that, but I'm like, I don't know the purpose. Are you gonna scrap your, when I see V, I might want to say voicemail, but virtual machine and set up again. Oh my gosh. Blocking is DDoS. Okay, distributed denial of service. Wow. It was interesting though. Like, it really did feel like you were, you know, in a movie, like trying to hack the whatever. I mean, you were, I guess, but all right. This is the one from Tennessee. It's very small. Let's see what's in it. I hope it's a book. It just says Roberts and an address in Tennessee. We'll see. He did trace the hackers. It was from Israel, which was fascinating. Trash can. Not near here. This is very sticky. That's what she said. You have 32 terabytes on something to devote to as many virtual machines as I need. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, we're allies, right? Like, what's going on there? Oh my gosh, this is so hard to get open. I'm gonna struggle. Keep doing it. You better be a book after all this. Okay. It's another kid's book, but not quite as young as this one. It says, just look at those boots. What? Oh, this is independently published. That's why it's literally just from the dude. I think it's a dude. Dude? Sherry Roberts? Probably a lady. She signed it. The back, this cracked me up. I kind of remember this title, but I thought it was like a Western or something. I don't know, when I start getting in the zone clicking them, I don't read carefully the genre that they're in all the time. AJ is so excited about his new cowboy boots. He wears them on the first day of the school year. Mom said it was for only one day and then back to his regular boots or sneakers. Okay. There's an ice cream truck going by. And all the windows are closed. I don't know if you can still hear it. A Wyatt Earp coloring book. That would be fantastic. But no, it's a very obviously, well, you can't really tell. Like, even the font is like somebody's printed computer kind of thing. This will be another quick one for me, and then I'll donate it. Unless I really, really love it. But I think it's like a... Oh, there's horses in it. Oh, it's based in the Great Depression era. Oklahoma. Interesting. There's like a little thing from the author. The Comic Sans font. Yeah, that's what it looks like. If I were you, I'd watch out. Possibly report. Yeah, I'm sure he will. Once made stuff. Yeah. Mike once made stuff. Then you'd be moms instead of Mims. 1920s Oklahoma. Well, no, 1930s. It's just like a little explanation, but it's definitely like, this would be considered more middle grade, like elementary school kids. There's his boots. This is going to be adorable, or it's going to be painful, and I'll have to just, whatever. Today is another warm Oklahoma September morning. With school just starting, the days are getting shorter. Chores need to be taken care of before heading off to school. AJ is out early to gather eggs from the chickens and milk his goat, Sadie. Okay. Doesn't really have a smell. Smells like paper, but I can't explain it. It's not a strong smell at all. Kind of nondescript. So I've never gotten kids books before, and now I got two kids books. That book is a companion piece to your dad's native-themed children's books. Interesting. Sadie is the name of the horse. Sadie is the name of the goat that he's milking, apparently. We haven't gotten to the horse yet. It's inspired by her father's childhood. It says, I think the horse's name is Lady Star. AJ learns that daydreaming, horseback riding, and ponds don't go well together. This is so cute. This is one that I'll be like, oh, that's a quick read, and then it'll sit there for 2 years and I don't do anything with it. It might have been a new name. I don't know. People can know I'm in Lubbock. Nothing they can do about it. That's good. I don't feel that way. But there's not many Falconers, and yeah. Wasn't Sadie a new name? A goat named Sadie. What's next? A cow named Molly. I know, it's a little predictable. It seems really cute, but it's definitely indie published, which is kind of fun. It's very simple, like it's almost like elementary school practicing writing sentences. I want to get to the bus stop on time. It's the first day of school. I put the bucket under Sadie, sit on the stool, and lean in to milk her, just like Grandpa taught me. It's kind of like kids practicing writing. I don't know. Why is my phone doing stuff? Rusty's here too! We've got a whole Mims chat, plus my lovely regulars. Fantastic. Good to see you. I just opened 2 kids' books that I got for free, and I'd never gotten one before, and they're both adorable. You have some conspiracy theories about this hacking attempt. Yeah, let's not. He said he didn't really want to go into it any further anyway. I don't know. I haven't watched every second of everything, but yeah. I don't know. I'm sure it was terrifying, but it's also fascinating in my opinion. Sorry. I'm sure it was horrifying. His children's book Moose and Raccoon. Yes, okay, I do remember the name Street. I was looking at some of the, oh, that looks adorable too. Aw. It doesn't say nearly anything about it. Moose and raccoon almost scream. Moose and raccoon almost fish. Moose and what? All right, I'm gonna put it as one to read because I have to, because I know someone who is related to the author. Is that how this works? What am I doing? Recommended and young adult. I just kind of pared down my want to read list so I can afford to add a few more. They look for moose and squirrel. Oh, I just clicked off of it. Moose and raccoon. Trash pandas. Okay. I feel very strange right now. I feel like I'm not here. Like, I feel like I'm outside of myself. Like, I'm just puppeteering. I guess it's dissociation. I don't know. I feel like I'm putting on a performance, but then I'm like, I'm literally sitting in my house like I was earlier today. I got out of the basement, though, Mike. Astral projection? Possibly. If anyone sees me, let me know. I think it's just depersonalization or derealization, where you kind of feel like things aren't fully present. I don't know. Yeah, something's wrong because I'm kind of dissociating. If I just kind of sit and stare for a few minutes, I'm fine. But just bear with me. I have these episodes. They're not usually on camera, but I can feel my brain slowing down. It's like once I acknowledged that depersonalization, now I'm somewhere else. Wow, why did I have to say something about it? I might have to go. I'm okay. My theory is he delved into writing children's books because they sold better than his adult-themed books. Could be. It's really random what becomes popular. But, I mean, some people... I'm fighting this episode really hard, guys. I really want to do what I normally do. I still have an envelope and the jar. But I'm kind of feeling a flashback coming on. And that's not gonna be on camera. I wish I could just sleep whenever I needed to. Yeah, I kind of, it's not like a tingling sensation, it's just kind of like fuzzy for me. So it's very common with PTSD. It's I mean, wow. I really don't want to do this live. Stop whatever you're doing. Yeah. Well, it's almost just like it's like switching seats in a car. Like I felt like I was in the passenger seat before when I triggered this, apparently, because I started talking about it. And I feel like I was just thrown in the trunk. And I'm like trying to figure out where the hell I am. Thank you, Cujo. Sometimes I don't know if it's helpful to put these on the internet or what. Hydrate. And the cold usually helps too. I'd like to not have a full-blown regressive flashback live, please. Are you a banana? Banana interrogation? All I have is a yellow book and a yellow envelope that I really want to at least open this. No, but I want to do the jar too. Why would I ask that? Sorry, that's it's reminding me of something that I don't need to think about. You're gonna go to the funny profile to make things a little funnier. This was helping actually. Hashtag schizophrenia. Hashtag double bind. Hashtag narcissistic personality disorder. Believe what I tell you, not what you see. You saw this object at Walmart called a banana keeper. One of the most pointless inventions, I feel like, is the hook to hang banana bunches on. Because, like, just put it on the counter. Or, like, and, like, what do you do when there's only one banana left? Just throw it away? Because you can't hang it on the hanger? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Glitchy McHallucinate. That is a perfect screen name for what is happening right now on this live stream. Roses are red, violets are purple. I'm schizophrenic, so am I. No, I just have CPTSD and a whole bunch of problems. I did a lot this weekend though. Okay, but here's the thing that happens. It's a holiday today. And that has mixed emotions for me and mixed memories. And turns out your body can remember what you experienced even when you're not thinking about it and start to go through the bad situation without your brain catching up. So this particularly happens to me in the winter. Like, holiday season is terrible for me. There's been so much trauma. No, I haven't talked to Ash. I haven't I've been doing the basement stuff. That's what I saw, and I was pretending it was something special, like whispering to a banana. I could always use the magic words. Is the magic word banana? You're overcomplicating. Wait, is this funny? Do you have a third one? The rocking is another symptom. You have like 12? Yeah, my brain's not working. My banana is quite alright, thank you very much. Yeah, I feel bad for that one last banana that can't go on the hook. Also, sometimes they just break off. Like, is it really that big? Like, what are you doing to the banana to bruise it so much that you need to hang it up? Also, how old are these bananas? Like, what the hell? But I just saw that the length of that comment and the relevance, and I was like, that's funny. That's capital F, Mr. Funny. The poor banana. I know. I think the best invention people have ever made, other than, like, you know, obvious things like vaccines and antibiotics and stuff, is it's called an aglet. It's the little plastic tube they put on the ends of shoelaces so you can get them through shoes. Life would suck without them. Bananas are the opposite of stoplights. Green means hold on. Yellow means go ahead. Red means where the hell did you get that banana? Red means put it down. It's something else. That's funny though. They're like opposite stoplight. Love Mitch Hedberg. Is that related to that thing I just said? You guys are the best. I don't know him. I'm assuming that was relevant. Oh, that's the comic? I think there was a reference in there that I didn't get. This is why people in real life are so stressful to me, because I can't, like, talk about what they said 10 minutes later and ask a question about it. Where it's like, if you guys are commenting, then I'm like, okay, I can read it and get back to it. There once was a sad spotted nana, abandoned in one fruit cabana. All its friends had been picked, yet it stayed overripe, unpicked. Sad. Should write a kid's book about that. My friend said, would you like a frozen banana? And I said, no, but I would like a regular banana later. So yeah, but after you put them in the freezer, they like turn black. But I used to do that when I actually ate more healthy food with like the green smoothies and stuff. You can put like a frozen banana in it. Anna needs to binge Mitch Hedberg. Everything I watch is on YouTube, so I will try to open this in another tab. Mitch Hedberg, I wish they made fajita cologne. Alright, I'm gonna put this on my watch later list. I'd watch it now and like try to distract myself, but then it echoes and I can't stand that. But I will look at it. Wow, this isn't about books at all, is it? It's turned into a God knows what. I hate protesters, but I don't know how to show it. there's um, there was a trigger warning at the beginning of a horror book I read last year called When the Wolf Comes Home. It was not just horror, it was, I don't know, it was really good, but he's like, if you don't like trigger warnings, I don't know what to tell you. I guess I'll have to warn you next time. So it's like, put a trigger warning for people who are annoyed by trigger warnings, and it was just funny. Why did the banana go to the doctor? It wasn't peeling well. Aww. Hi, Minx. What do you call a banana that's a dog with the ladies? A smoothie. Hey, Philip. I'm having a mental health episode, and I'm desperately trying to push through it so I can finish what I was doing. But I'm also tempted to just leave because I don't know what's about to happen. Yeah. Philip has seen me on every end of every spectrum as far as emotions go. You have seen me go through it. My friend said, here's a picture of me when I was younger. I said, all pictures are pictures of you when you were younger. Show me one of you older. I feel like, damn, let me borrow that camera. I don't want to see me older. Hello, came back from your trip. Where did you go, Nadir? Not the only one. I'm having bad depression lately. I'm sorry. Is it just random, or is it like, you know, something going on? Do you know why banana never goes for dates? Because dates are different fruit. Because they always trying to hook up? That wasn't so good. Support bacteria. They're the only culture some people have. I thought that was you. Oh gosh, what do I call you? Nico. The one with the wifey that was in the floor. That sounds like the name of a kid's book too. I remember you, Nadir, but I don't remember what trip you took. Or was it to the US? I gotcha. Welcome back, Indom. I'm kind of in the middle of a whatever the hell this is. Random stuff, just day-to-day issues. You're gonna watch the stream on the phone and call with Tooth on your other phone? Okay. You do need to make a book titled that. So I got 2 kids books, one called Wild Speak and one called Look at Those Boots. And it just went downhill from there, unfortunately, but yeah, it was to Miami. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. I'm sorry. It was to Miami. Remember, I said bye. You had to sleep. Right. So it went well. I hope so. You just said you were back, not how it went. That's okay. You don't have to tell any more banana jokes. We can get better together. Yeah, that's kind of like actively what's happening right now. I think like at the holiday, and also like people were texting me this morning. Go for it, Mike. People were texting me this morning like happy Easter and stuff, and I'm not doing anything as in like at least today, like it was just a normal day for me. But what was I saying? You can tell my brain is not functioning correctly here. Also, am I talking slower? Like I feel like I'm in a different part of the car. Like I feel like I'm in the back seat now, not the trunk, but geez. What was I talking about? Philip said we can get better together. What was I talking about? Oh, so I didn't respond to some of the texts because I was just like sleeping and reading and whatever. And my ex calls me. And I look at the phone like, and the last conversation ended badly, if you can call it that. Right, okay. So I saw his name And I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't answer it. But it was jarring for a minute. And then he said, your cousin's trying to text you. And I'm like, it was like a couple hours ago. It's not like she hasn't heard from me in days. Like, why are you She didn't know we were broken up. But he was like, your cousin's trying to find you or something. And I'm like, she's just saying happy Easter. Like, oh my God, like it's only been a couple hours. But then my other friend called and was like, are you okay? Like the other guy reached out and I'm like, guys, why is everybody freaking out? I just haven't texted in like a couple hours. So that was like, I don't know, that was kind of crazy. You know, reading Shawshank Redemption and Red talking about being institutionalized. I have not read Shawshank Redemption. And I have not seen the movie. I'm going to watch that this week. That's the one. Because I watched Interstellar and I loved it. I got to watch Shawshank Redemption. I just got to do it. Nadir's birthday is in 8 days. So April 13th. Happy almost birthday. I'll see you next Sunday, hopefully. And then we can wish you a happy birthday. My God, it just went into... Yes, happy Easter, whoever celebrates. I think the dissolution of a relationship shows us just how institutionalized we really were. Word. The world is huge, and you don't even know what to do with it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think we had kind of a codependent relationship, and I didn't realize that until it finished. But it's been a mind, you know what. Schizophrenia. Sometimes I wish I can go and explore the world, cutting down my routine. Yeah, me too. The 13th, yes. It's a good movie. Yeah, I've heard it's like, yeah. It's like part of our culture at this point. Hope is a beautiful thing. I have it, but only parts of me do. The other parts are still in 1984. Brad said something to the effect of, you get here and you're suffocated by the walls, then you get used to them. Exactly. And eventually you come to depend on them. Exactly. Then you're institutionalized. That is exactly it. I agree, glitchy funny do. Oh, that's fantastic. Philip had his birthday weeks ago, 58 years young. Well, happy belated birthday. My favorite artist, like music artists or like painting artists or like what? Well, Nadir said his birthday's coming, or her birthday's coming up. I don't know which one. That's fine. And Philip's was a while ago. All right, I think I feel good enough to like open this and remember somewhat what I'm doing. My favorite music artists. So for so long, my go-to has always been Coldplay, but now Aurora is like so inspirational. I mean, I have her haircut, for God's sake, so she's like up there too. And then Dodie is the third one that I listen to all the time. I don't know how that happened, but I mean, I listen to almost everything but country, really. And then my favorite classical artist is Rachmaninoff. Cujo said, what did Cujo say? Oh yeah, he agrees, okay. Sitting in the same chair and paying bills, I know. Why can't I go to Namibia or Uruguay or Indonesia and keep traveling? Looking good today, me? Thank you, if that's what you meant. Yeah, where did I read that? I think it was just a random meme on Facebook. It was like, I'm not even having a good, like, what are we struggling for? I'm not even having a good time. And like, that's how I felt, like, kind of dealing with the aftermath of that relationship as well, where it's like, I wasn't even, like, I was repressing so much of myself. I thought he was going to be a solution to a lot of issues, but instead I think he was the problem. And that's probably something I shouldn't have said on the internet because things get back to people, but like I've been in a philosophical daze since I was hospitalized in December. And Philip was there on my really, really bad day. I live streamed desperate to kind of try and distract myself, but it was just a bad day. Yes, you meant me. Okay, thank you. I actually did, like, complicated makeup today. I haven't done it in a while. I know, a nomad lifestyle would be really fun and satisfying. There's so many, like, alternate lives. I wish I could have, you know, alternate roads I could have gone down. I have been out 4 months. Same. We were both in the hospital the same month, both going through basically a divorce. And you're only now figuring out who I was. Yeah, exactly. And I want to share so much more than I should. I don't know. I don't know if it's fun, Cujo, but at least I have this monotony that I can escape from. Yeah. Yeah, Philip knows. I think several of you saw me the day before or the day that I went to the hospital. Wait. That's what she said? What did I say? To be bill-free would be glorious. I don't know what she said. I missed something. This is literally what I'm like in real people conversations. I'm like lagging. And I have to think about stuff. Fly, no pressure, but email me and I will send you my number. You don't even have to answer anything other than acknowledge you saw this. Well, I just read it, so I saw it. I'd have to get a Google number or something because I know you, but I don't. I mean, you know how it is. You're very good with, like, only do what you're comfortable with. And I think that's one of the reasons why I, like, trust you a little more. And funny, there's several of you like that. Something about sharing more. Oh. I'd have to go back and see it. Yeah. I certainly don't mind email, and I wouldn't mind, like, a run through of the EV Bucks stuff sometime again, because I don't. Yeah. A spoof number. I think it's easy to get like a Google number too. But there's just, I work really hard to kind of preserve my location and area code. Duh. Like, you know, like Philip saw me the day before I went to the hospital. Yeah, that was bad too. Your life was low in 2024. I'm sorry. 2025 was my, like, everything bad is happening. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to keep the house even. It's like, what else can go wrong? And then it did go wrong. And I'm like, really? Really? Let's all get on Teams and assign each other work. Can it be like books to read? Discord is an option too. Discord scares me. I'd need a I've been trying to get my nephew to, like, give me a Discord tutorial or something. I don't know. What's going on? Glitch, you're on accounting. Oh, for Teams? Things get better. Like, I think in such black and white terms all the time. Oh, Discord equals Teams? Maybe I'm less adept with computers than I thought at the beginning of this conversation. You guys are so fantastic. What do I smell right now? I smell perfume, and I didn't spray any perfume. I think it's this candle. But I literally put it in a box yesterday because I could smell it. Discord is pretty anonymous. but for not working stuff. Oh, okay. Azriel's back. Oh, you were making videos. Cool. Yeah, I've been seeing your name pop up on posting stuff, but I'm behind on watching stuff. You got yourself up from hell. Yeah, same. And now I'm kind of like, why did I even feel that distraught? Because of what Mike was saying, like, you see the other side of it that you didn't even realize was there, and you're like, oh my god. Y'all can find me if you want on Discord, but you can't guess my username. Banana Man Helicopter? Ella's here. Good, because I am dissociating like crazy. And yeah. As says I'm smelling his body wash. From here? Busy taking your blood pressure right now. What happened? It's just the same issue. No, it's not. It's probably Mims, right? Are you serious? This is another social anxiety thing for me. It's like, I don't know whether people are telling me the truth. Sometimes I can tell when people are lying. It's Mims, okay. Aloysius Q. Marlborough the Third, Esquire. Esquire? What did I say? Esquire. Oh, the tingles, right. Did you talk to your doctor about this? We don't have to talk about it on here if you don't want, but I think the whole chat is people that I know. It's hard to, like, separate it. Like, I'm trying to do the best I can on this thing. I don't know. Let's tear into this for a second. Yes, Esquire. What? I smell it from here. It's so distracting. All right, ready? A past that lies before me. Where's the rest of the garbage? Okay. I remember this title. Oh my god. The subtitle for the nonfiction is so long. A university professor's memoir/expose of being arrested, entangled in the criminal justice system, lost, jail, and unexpected blessings. Oh, it's Steve Clark, PhD. That is literally who sent this. That was on the envelope. I remember. It's over there now. But when he entered the jail, fellow inmates called him Professor. When he left, they called him Pastor. Oh, is this going to be preachy? This sounds fascinating, though. It's like a true crime. Oh, there's a bookmark in it. It's just an ad for the book. I love the title, A Past That Lies Before Me. It's kind of relevant to what we were talking about. When an accomplished university professor is arrested and sentenced to jail, he experiences firsthand the criminal justice system, a deliberately indifferent healthcare system, and the challenges felons face while trying to rebuild a life after their sentence is over. I almost said after this sentence is over, because again, that's a long sentence. So I don't know if, oh, it's the same font. This is kind of cool though. It has like some color on the chapter headings. There's Bible verses in here. I don't mind when things are about religion, but if it's gonna be preachy, I probably won't read it. All I can smell is this freaking perfume. Maybe it was this. Wait a minute. It is a little perfumey. Otherwise, it's just kind of meh. Maybe it was this the whole time that I was smelling. I was holding it in my hands. It might have been this. It's not as strong flipping through it, but it might have been that. So that's interesting. What's the first sentence? There's a lot of Bible verses in here. I arrived home after work one evening to a visual riot of flashing lights in the parking lot of my small apartment building. Okay, so somebody was taken in an ambulance. Yikes. Okay. This is very relevant to what we were just talking about. It has a little sticker on it that makes it look like it's like a award winner, but it just says reader's favorite, 5 stars. It doesn't say anything about it. Okay. I'm glad I won this one. I was curious about that title. Let me catch up. She wants you to stop the medication. Yeah, I hope it's an easy transition off of it. I forget which one. Ex-squire, what if this medieval times dinner and jousting? You haven't been here for a while? Yeah, it's been a few weeks, but I mean, I, recognize you every time. Like, I don't forget who you are. You once knew a disgustingly rich dude living nearby who was a total whack job. He's Stanley Marsh Part 3. Wow. I think I am smelling your cologne, Az, because that was a weird, like, smell thing. But hold on. Let me see. It was this. Whoa. Okay. I'm sitting here like, what smells weird? And it's literally right. I just hit myself in the face with it. It's literally in my hand. Okay, I'm back in the driver's seat, guys. That was crazy. Sometimes you don't need everything to be planned, organized, and classified. That's my whole personality, funny. Started a stream for books and ended up talking about other stuff. Perfect. Thank you. Well, that's usually what happens. But I was like excited to open the books, and then all of a sudden I couldn't even like remember where I was. True crime is awesome. Oh yeah, Cujo. I don't know if this is going to be true crime. I think it's more like in the justice system. But maybe a little bit, because if he's talking about people that are felons and they're in there for a reason, maybe it's kind of like the part of true crime that doesn't get talked about a lot, like the experience of the criminal going into prison. You got home a little bit ago for Philly and have lots of delicious food. Awesome. Oh, you got the donuts. Good. I know you were talking about that. It does smell rather cologne-y, as. Cologne-y? That's a word. That's a weird word. She said it was an easy transition. Thank God. He has Wikipedia, Stanley Marsh 3. Part 3? American artist. He's dead. And prankster from Amarillo, Texas. Amarillo? I forget how you say it. What is going on up there? He is the guy who did the Cadillac Ranch art piece. Oh. It's literally Cadillacs with art on them. Okay. The donuts were sitting waiting for you. Yay! He died in 2014. Yeah, that's what Google says. The Cadillac's sticking up out of the ground. I didn't recognize that, but that is literally what it is. Takes some kind of brain to do that. I have so many questions. Like, did he literally bury them in the sand? And how did they get so stripped of all their stuff? Interesting. Stanley Marsh 3. My goodness. Whew. That's only the beginning. Gosh. Okay. Let me pick the prompts and then we'll see how I feel about staying on a little longer. I really wanted to get through like the stuff I normally do because tomorrow's Monday and I don't know that I'll have the energy to like pick it back up tomorrow or something. I'm gonna have to remember to bring more ice and water up. These are like sticking to my hands. They're like staticky in here. All right, let's just go for it. Nonfiction. That should be fairly easy. What am I reading any nonfiction? I mean, the Aurora book was technically nonfiction, but I have to read it after I pick the prompt. That's very broad, and I did that on purpose, so. He bought 500 acres of land and had it bladed flat, painted green, and had giant pool balls laid out everywhere. He would pay people to move the balls around so it looks like someone was playing. The crew of the space station could see it? That's fantastic. He looks like he was not so great a guy, but that's amazing. I mean, who knows what's in people's brains. Alright. Gotta make sure I get only one. Hey, Arya! Arya is out and about. She just did a fantastic shed. Yeah, she's about 6 feet. No, I think I'm just gonna, let me read this first. Mystery thriller. So there's very loose rules to this, but these are, I didn't explain it. He was a total creep, but his art was fantastic. Looks like it. These are reading prompts, and I picked 2, and I have to decide which one of them I'm going to try to read that week. So I'm not in anything that meets these prompts so far. Last week I was able to squeak by with both. The week before that I didn't do either one. But this week's prompts are a mystery thriller and or nonfiction. Those can't be in the same book, unfortunately, but yeah. Cool. I think I can do that, especially with audio. It's been working much better for me to read the fantasy stuff in print and then listen to whatever else on audio. But we'll see how that goes. Did anyone see Project Hail Mary yet? I heard it was really good, the movie. That book, I can't stop thinking about it. If I read that Whoopi Goldberg book, that's a memoir, so that's nonfiction. And I was gonna maybe pick that up. Or read another one by her, maybe. Is anybody here? My goodness. It says four people are here. He made thousands of diamonds road signs with art and would pay people $100 a month to keep them in their yard. He had his father's ranch renamed Toad Hall. Hi, Prophetic Potato. Gosh, is this funny again? Philip's still here, okay. I know Mike's still here. How do you come up with these names? It's such a great name. Unless it's not who I think it is. It's still a great name, though. You seem to be a cool person to hang around and have a couple beers with. They had the alien rock popcorn buckets. So, that is kind of a spoiler for the movie and the book. And it was in the trailer. And I understand why. But it's kind of, when you read it and you have no idea it's coming, I could not read this fast enough. Just listening. No, that's fine. I was like, am I talking to myself? Of course it's who you think it is. Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern here. Wow, Arya's like trying to get out. What are you doing, sweetie? You need a bigger tank. Hi. I want to get kind of the new standard for large reptiles is the 4x2x2 enclosure, 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. Right now she's in 4 foot by 2 foot by 1 foot, and that would essentially double her space. She's an old snake, and she deserves a lot of space. So with a couple of the financial things happening and the whole basement to myself, I'm gonna get some bigger tanks. Cujo sees through your disguises. That is my mystery thrillers. Who are these screen names? He had it named that after Mr. Toad's house in Wind in the Willows. Oh, I remember that book. Glitchy Funny Potato Do. You can leave if you want to, but in bed. I see through, yeah. Your screen names are inventive. Yeah, they're cool. Somebody's out front, but they can just walk by. So I did record some of the progress that I'm making in the basement, because that used to be his space, and I didn't want to be reminded of it, and it's cold down there, so I never went down there much. But when I was finally cleaning it up, and then the furniture got out of there the day after I changed the locks, I started to envision it, and I put a green accent wall. I painted, me and Ella, actually, if she's still here, painted a green accent wall. I painted a bookcase a darker green. So I kind of picked the theme colors, and then I repainted the entire floor. But my plan was, I had like half of it left, and the stairs are over here. So I painted that first, because it would have been hard to paint like part of it like from the stairs. So I painted this side first, thinking it'll dry to the touch by the time I have to get out of here. Well, by the time I went around, it wasn't fully dry yet. So I was like stuck in the back of my basement for 30 minutes. So I joined in on one of Mike's. Mike had a live stream going earlier, and I was like, I can't get out of my basement without gray socks. But now that all the painting is done, I can move the furniture where I want. I can even put some books down there. I don't want to put a whole bunch because it floods. It's flooded twice on us. So anything down there needs to be up off the floor. But I'm going to get some reptile tanks, and I'm going to move some of the reptile tanks I have. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. Right now, Jack, the white corn snake, is downstairs, and I've been waiting for all this to happen so that I can upgrade his tank and have a spot for it, and move everybody around. My hognose that's not eating, he's in too big of a tank. I've been doing more research about it because I was really starting to get worried, and I think he's just stressed out, and maybe not warm enough. So I'm going to actually put him in a much smaller tank for at least a little bit until he starts eating, and really try all the tips that people I trust their YouTube channels are saying about hoggies, hog noses. I have another 8 more such weird. Seriously, I keep those profiles to adopt different characters. I like the anonymity of being online. I kind of always have, like, even when it was just AOL chat rooms and stuff, like, it was fun to just not know who you were going to encounter. I love having people that I recognize in here. Not tired yet? You were painting your man shed the other day. Nice. Do you have like a shop out there, or like what do you have in your man shed? Shakespearean WTF. Wait, just Shakespearean. There's no Irian. There's no I in there. Shakespearean WTF. How do you even remember to log into them all? I'm not going to try to read Shakespeare right now. My brain is still... Try some Caribbean jerk sauce on a frozen mouse. Hognose might indulge. Work shed, your tools, cool. You should come join us over on Mim's channel or Rusty's channel, or I think Shoop was even here earlier. William and God, I forget the lady's name already. Heidi? Is that what it was? They came and said hi. Yeah, I need to create a better, like, tool area in the house because I'm too lazy to go out to the shed for stuff every time. Oh, check your channel, you can see it. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm gonna open a tab to go do that later. Cool. Oh, I see a little bit. Okay, I'll watch one of the things. The efforts this humble heart put in doth words to be read by thee. There you go. Hark, what doth I see through the hinder chat breaks? It is a troll, an attorney foul. I can't talk. Eternal folly that pursues yonder. Oh, cool. This is with the like you can see my screen. With the TV and the, like, cabinets. I'm not listening to it right now. I'll have to comment on there and ask you about what some of the stuff is. I think a Mr. Rogers trolley running through my house would be cool. I do have some of my dad's trains, like train set. I was gonna set it on top of the one of the bookcases. It's in a Rubbermaid bin right now. Mr. Rogers trolley. Oh my gosh. How could I reading Rainbowify it? I do still have the bookcase to build in the bedroom. I moved it in its box up here, but I wanted to live stream trying to build it. But I have plans within plans within plans. The Dune reference for you. Miss Anna's neighborhood. The trolley can run by each tank. Oh my gosh. Master Mike, maker of many marvels. You're gonna make an ESP32 Wi-Fi enabled trolley with an AI hat? Go for it. You'll make miniatures? Didn't he have, like, puppets in there? What did he have in the trolley? He talked to somebody in the trolley. So it moves on its own. Miniature book deposit? You know what? I completely forgot. So, I edited my live stream. I was talking about this before. I edited my live stream of my book tour into, like, a regular video. And I just realized I missed another spot. I have this very strange, like, my roof comes down at an angle, but it's just this open space that gets smaller and smaller and smaller as it goes down, like, with the roof angle. So I found, it's actually a cassette holder from my childhood that I turned vertical to look like a bookshelf, and I put those little tiny books in it. Do I have any over here? I have little tiny books in this little tiny bookshelf, and the perspective makes it look like it's just really far away. I'll have to show you guys at some point. This must happen. Yes, do it. Cujo says go for it. You have pictures on your posts on your channel? Okay, I'll check it out. He had Lady Elaine puppet, which terrified me as a kid. I think that's why I don't remember, because it was scary. The way that he, like, I don't remember not liking, like, I liked his house where he, like, famously put on the sweater and changed his shoes and stuff. But I think the other one scared me a little bit. My goodness, everybody is going live that I'm subscribed to right now. I just keep getting buzzes on my phone. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Where am I? 43%? No. But yeah, I have some of the track, and I gotta you can hear the buzzing. I'm sorry. Why was it so creepy sometimes? I think I was just really young when he did have the puppets. I was very young when I watched this. But we watched it a lot, and I just don't remember. Yep. Like, I know that the neighborhood was like kind of the point, but I always found it a little creepier. I don't know. The funniest part will be when it has human in its proximity. Will it move around? Google Lady Elaine Fairchilds. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely creepy. Yeah. Maybe that's why I was creeped out. What happened? It took me to TikTok, and that's not Mr. Rogers, but I think it's the, yeah. Interesting. Oh, it's the same video. What the hell? Yikes. That is not flattering. It said he named it after his sister or something, but it's very old school, like, oh my god, what are the dummies that use? Ventriloquist dummy kind of thing. I can picture the trolley going by, but when you said AI something, it, hold on. I cannot read and talk at the same time. I picture like a Roomba. Yeah. When am I hosting a book reading party? Like reading sprints or something? I'd rather talk to you guys. I feel like I wouldn't shut up. And like part of the fun of the lives is like talking. I tried to do a reading sprint thing, but when you can't share your screen to have the timer, it's like kind of weird. But I really enjoy doing the timed reading sprints. You don't have to read, but like productivity sprints where you like talk for a little bit and then set a timer for like 40 minutes, go do stuff and come back and talk. But I don't know how you're envisioning us doing that. Ah, Philip just lost his Wi-Fi connection. Check for hackers. They're out there. To be fair, Howdy Doody isn't far off. Yeah, true. True. I don't remember. Probably because the puppets were mostly people, right? I was so obsessed with animals. It's fine now. Oh, it just lost and came back. You were thinking like a get together and reading party with beers and books. I mean, like a meet and greet. I'd be so super nervous. An occasional grill with Cujo's Caribbean seasoning. Awesome. Yeah, I feel very, I have sweatpants on underneath, like, the makeup, and nice looking on the top and sleeping on the bottom. Dude who knows. He knows everything. Um, I don't know. We're talking about a meet and greet? No, thanks. Thanks, Philip. And my jellyfish strands are not annoying me enough to chop them off yet. After Cujo suggested I got it, it's yum yum yum. What? Hi, Fly just popped in to say Happy Easter. Thanks, Vincent. I heard you were talking about Mr. Rogers. I used to cut Mr. McFeely's lawn when you were young. Oh my goodness. Yeah, how did we get on Mr. Rogers? Oh, because I was talking about the basement being redone and putting like a reptile room down there. And somehow, was it Cujo? Came up with the idea to put a Mr. Rogers trolley in the house since I'm building stuff. Um, or at least painting stuff right now. I'm not really building anything, but yeah, that's how we got on that topic. And then Mike had the idea to make one that was like not generated. I don't know what we were talking about. McFeely was the delivery guy. That's awesome. Thanks, Philip. Oh, Kujo was in one of your live streams. Oh, and you actually bought it? Oh, cool. I love that. I love this for this group here. If I could, I would stream every day. Dave Newell. I wouldn't have known that. It's pretty good. Oh, cool. What's stopping me? I'm exhausted after work. I can picture the train riding on the top of your bookshelves. Yeah, like those big ones downstairs that are really tall, the two that are together. I actually have track up there. I just didn't put a train up there, and it's not energized, so it's not going to move or anything. I don't know that I want it to go all the way around the room, but I'd like to put it. It reminds me of my dad, you know, like it's yeah. Do it, Fly. Eventually, we'll see. There's going to be some fun stuff because, you know, Mike was talking earlier about feeling like a completely different person that you didn't even know was under there, and realizing like you kind of should have been true to that all along. And like I'm just dipping my toe in so far. I'm like, I'm gonna pick green for this room, and I'm gonna put reptiles in it, and I've done both now. So what's next? I need to put the flooring back down. It's just like a matte, what's it called? Not plastic. It's that roll-up material that you can like put on a floor. Vinyl? It's a big vinyl sheet. Vincent wants you to post your channel. I think I'm still over on it, so I can post it too. It's not a tarp. You're hoping to go live soon, but need about 20 more subs. You have 33 subs. Why do you need more subs to live stream? Can you not live stream until like 50 or something? Doo-doo's gotta go. No! You're welcome. Yeah, go subscribe to Philip so he can start going live. I didn't know there was a limit for live streams. Huh. I started with 7, but that was back in 2022. I had the channel for a while, but I just didn't really care about it. But I established like the name. And then 2022, I was like, I'd like to grow the channel. Like, I'm sitting here watching YouTube all day, and these people are making money from it. Like, I could do that. Still not monetized. What was that, 4 years later? It's because I flip back and forth. The animal videos, for once, I've had more of. Although I have a makeup video with it's the Project Pan thing coming out Tuesday. I decided to push back the book tour because I'm still trying to, when I post videos, I'm still trying to do Tuesday, Friday, and then Sunday I'm going live. So I either do Tuesday or Friday. I guess I could just post whenever I want. But then I'm hoping, like, I'm worried I'm not going to have one the following week. Like, I'd like to post at least once a week and do the lives once a week. and I have a million shorts that need to go up that are really funny. To me, at least. I don't know. If you click on a name, it'll let you go to their channel. I think that's only if you're a mod, though, Cujo. But good night, Funny, if you're still here, Mr. Funny. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, I was gonna suggest that for him, but then I was like, oh, I'll just... I think you can only post links if you're a mod as well. So, yeah, 2 kids' books, a Christian / jail book, and I'm reading 2 smutty books and high fantasy with the Throne of Glass series. Yeah. Okay. Am I at, no, I'm not up higher. Oh, I got above 2060 subscribers. I want to do a 2,000 subscriber video too. Like just a moment in time kind of thing. I did one at 1,000 and I did one at 1,500. I came out with 3 snake videos in a row. Arya, Carrot, and then Jack. Who am I missing? Oh, Dante, the problem child. It's been months now. It's been over 3 months that he hasn't eaten, and I really need to, like, I'm getting more worried about it now. Like, he's still fine, and he's only lost 2 grams of weight, which is not much. Crime with Bible verses, yeah. Take care, Vincent. Peace. But I have a Tuesday. The Tuesday video is a lot of bloopers that I enjoyed watching a couple times around. I have some footage that I could put Friday, but I haven't edited it. I've been such in a editing slump because I can just come on here and like do this. You sub to Vincent and Philip? Cool. Let me go to why did I not realize Vincent had a woodworking channel? I probably knew that at some point and then forgot. My bad. My subscribers have been all over the place this week. I keep gaining and then losing and then gaining 2 and then losing 1 and then losing 2 and it's like all over the place. But right now it's at 2060, which is fantastic. Still not monetized. I'm not even halfway for the watch time. This helps that. And it's also now it's just like established fun. Yeah. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the Witcher stuff because nobody really cares. I mean, I still care. Sorry. No, stop. That's my first go to bed alarm. It's like, alert, you need to start getting ready for bed. Oh, I'm sorry, Vincent. Vinny VLC. Gotcha. I feel like I definitely knew that at some point and then I forgot. I'm sorry. Hi, Elijah. Or Eli. Hey, Ricker's here. Hello. Haven't seen you in a bit. When does monetization happen? So the first like level, although I didn't know about the 50 subscribers to go live thing, but the first level is like 500 hours, no, 500 hours? 500 subscribers and, it just buzzed again, I'm sorry, and 3,000 hours of watch time. I'm at like 1,600 hours of watch time. And I've been doing this for 4 years, but it's only, so, and that's, it's 500 subscribers, 3,000 hours over the past year. So it after a year, whatever video views you got drop off. And then the big one where you can monetize the ads and stuff, which I'm not gonna like go crazy with, but Sure, I'll make 2 cents a video. Why not? Like, whatever. Yeah, Ricker's got it. And then the big one is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I'm counting monetization as the first level. Obviously, I've got over 2,000 subscribers now, which is fantastic. But I'm nowhere. Like, I thought those two things would kind of travel together, and they just. And it's probably my content being all over, but. Yep. Oh my goodness. Everybody wants to give me a notification today. Yeah. Sorry, Vincent. I'll remember that now. Vinny VLC. You post your Hot Wheels in games. Oh, that's what's on the wall then, the Hot Wheels things. I thought I recognized that thing. So, you want to be called Vinny then? Is that what I'm implying? It's not the right word. Ricker's been swamped. What's going on? Are you still underwater or something? Wasn't your, like, shop flooding? Yeah, Ricker's got it. 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. Yeah. Hi and bye, brother. Gotta go. You were over halfway, but your first... Exactly, when they fall off, it's like... What do you do? And then, for a while... I got kind of like a artificial boost because I hit something topical and it like blew up. But then after a year that fell off. And I'm about where I was before that fell off. The vertical lives seemed to really help and attract subscribers and bring people in. And that it did to some extent, right? But it's kind of stalled out a little bit. So YouTube keeps freaking changing stuff and it's really annoying. And I'm starting to feel like it's a pyramid scheme. Like you can't actually attain the numbers, except that many of you have. Like if you had shown that it's possible, I wouldn't think it's possible after struggling this much with it. But some people get lucky and it just takes off. You're dried out now. Been making so many carpenter bee traps. It's been crazy. How do you make a carpenter bee trap? I think there were carpenter ants in my shed. Yeah, you were over halfway, you said. I just read that, but it's tough. And you really have to slog it out in the beginning. But I mean, to go from 7 subscribers to 2060, that's incredible. The freaking watch time. Oh great, it just reset my life. Hi everyone. YouTube is very, like, unpredictable. And even the stuff that we're like, oh, this would help the channel, like, it's still theories. It's not like, I don't know. But the shorts bring a lot of people in, and the lives bring a lot of people in. I don't know. It's so unpredictable, though. And the shorts you don't get watch hours for, unfortunately. Yeah, the shorts got watch time. I'd probably be fine. At the first level, though, you can also have people like give super chats. You can do a membership if you want, and I don't have enough reach and brain power to do that right now, but eventually, I don't know, Funny left already, but eventually I want to get something on Patreon where we can do live streams just for patrons, so that we can, and maybe even like Funny said, like a Zoom call or something, like where we all kind of can chime in. I feel weird with that concept though, but I'm planning it out in my head. I know that I can at least have a level where I like post the video links early to patrons, but I'm thinking like if I hit 5,000 subscribers, I'd start a Patreon. Because one of my favorite booktubers did that around then, and it's going well for her. 5-inch piece of 4x4, bevel the top, corners at 45 degrees for looks. Drill a 3/4 inch hole at the bottom. Wait a minute. 5-inch piece of 4x4. So square. With a little hat on top because you have the corners. Drill a 3/4 inch hole in the bottom, like from the very bottom, and a 1/2 inch hole angled at 45 degrees on each side. Mount a jar on the bottom and eye on top. Oh, I can kind of vision that. So they're attracted to the wood and then they fall in the jar. What do you put in the jar? Is there like an attractant, or do you just, it's just a jar? You do whatever you want at your comfort level. Thank you. I potato you. I can't get it to really look like a heart. I don't know why I keep doing it. I guess it looks like a heart. I don't know. Had a weird stream today. I don't think I did anything too embarrassing though, so I think I can keep it up. No attractant. Cover the holes and they will go into the trap. Do you have one for carpenter ants? Because I kept the shed that we have, it's like, it's amazing. It's like a garage with a loft kind of situation. Like you could fit one car in there if you really wanted to, but it's built very, very poorly and it's starting to like come apart a bit. And I was seeing like debris of like wood shavings just falling from the ceiling. And when I climbed up there, there was some kind of ants going all around. So I did like the boric acid thing, or like traps or whatever. But man, I saw an Aurora interview where she was like, she was doing it and she was like, I know it looks like a potato, but here it is. And it does look like a potato. It just made me laugh so hard. I don't know. I'm weird. Oh, I talked about that. When did I go live? Thursday, I think. You guys totally cheered me up. I put it unlisted though. Yeah, the what's the wood called on the side? Not drywall. What's the wood panels that are like for the outside of a shed? Why can't I think of it? Ty is back. Hello. Everything's different in your world? What world are you in? Carpenter ants? Are they just doing repairs to the floor panels? I wish I could hire them. Fire ants are a pain. We don't have those here, I don't think. But occasionally, like, I'll be in the yard and pick up a flower pot and like ants will just scatter everywhere and I'm like, ugh. As much of an animal person as I am, and as much as I will do things for the animal's sake, like feed dead animals to other animals, like some things still gross me out. Like having ants swarm everywhere and cockroaches. Like it's not like a phobia, but it's just like, ugh, grosses me out. And I have to feed them to Puffin sometimes, the bearded dragon. It's just one of the more nutritious bugs, but you have to buy a can of roaches and then you have to like try to get them out. So she's laying eggs. She's driving me crazy. She won't stop digging. I went in there to look for eggs and some of the roaches had survived. So then they were like coming up and I'm like, ugh. And I have a short, I'll post it this week. But I looked over there and she's got her head sticking out of her hide and there's a roach just sitting on her head. Because she doesn't eat when she's laying. And I'm like, girl, your food is on your head. Like, eat the damn thing. And it was so funny to me. I'm like, how do these things survive in the wild? Like, your food is climbing on you. Do ants and termites fight? I think I was looking up whether it was a termite or a fire ant, and then, but not a fire ant, a carpenter something. I'm not releasing both of them to test that theory if they'll fight each other. Melt some brass and pour it in the ant hills. It makes the most awesome looking things. What brass do I have that I could melt? That is fascinating. I used to be a school teacher. Zombie roaches. That, like, there were some superworms in there too, which I don't mind, because it's kind of enrichment to have bugs in the sand that she can, like, they'll come out once in a while and she can eat them. So she also doesn't have to pound like 20 worms at once. Like, if some of them get away, she'll eventually eat them. But they also will eat like leftover food that she spills or poop, you know, if I don't get it, all of it or something. So like, it's good to have some of the, you know, bugs in there. Because I tried to introduce a bioactive component to her enclosure with the little roly-polies, isopods, but it's not working so well. So as long as they don't climb out and get into different parts of the house, that's fine. But it does gross me out to like put roaches in there. And I have a little container with superworms in it, and I feed them and stuff, you know, like technically I have like several hundred pets if you include the bugs. But I could not keep a thing of roaches, like a roach colony. I just can't. I can't. Like, they're dubia roaches, which I think is a different species than like the common cockroach or whatever it's called, but still. And then they're hard to get with the tweezers, and they tend to like kind of play dead, and you think you can just grab them and then they start moving and you're like, oh crap. But she has to eat something nutritious. But yeah, that gets me. That gets me. Any kind of low melt point metal will work. Not a tuba of an ant. Let me go get my tuba. I have a French horn, but I'm not going to be melting that anytime soon. Dubia. D-U-B-I-A. Philip, what is that? Is that a... Oh, don't look. Okay. That's Vulcan. Whatever. You guys got to talk about all over the place. That was today's stream. I'm all over the place. Play the tuba first as a death warning. I think the one anthill, I don't know what kind of ants they are. The one anthill I like sprayed down with water. I tried to like drown them all and it just didn't work. I forget. I was like battling with it. Yeah, I was talking about the bugs. Yeah, I was talking about what still grosses me out, even though I have predators and I have to, you know, give them other... Why does that say ass? You said dupia, and my phone translated it as ass. It literally says ass question mark. What is going on? Can I turn this off? Automatic chat translation. You know what? I'm leaving it on. Screw it. The horn sound in War of the Worlds was made with a didgeridoo. You play didgeridoo, it's fun. They're really cool. Apparently, it didn't translate at that time. I mean, you spelled it differently, but like, that's so funny. Dupia? Dupia translation? I'm just curious. I think we broke Google. Nothing's happening. It's Polish! But it's Dupa. D-U-P-A is ass in Polish. That's going on the quote list. Oh my gosh. What is happening? You accidentally spoke Polish. Nice. I have so many freaking notes on this thing. Okay. That is hysterical. Oh my gosh. Dupa, you wrote Dupa and it translated as after. Setting auto translation. Yeah, I found it, but I decided it's more fun this way. Accidental Easter Polish. Going on the list. I feel like I should write one of Funny Screed names on there too. When I got here, you said something about The Witcher. That's true. I'm still in the middle of book 2, and my plans were to make a video about every short story as I was reading it and compare it to the show. But the new season of the show had been coming out at the time, and I was just really into like recording and stuff still. And I have the first 3, I think 3 or 4 stories on the channel. I've read the whole first book, but I haven't recorded what it's about yet. At this point, I'd have to reread it. I have annotations and stuff, but I don't know if anybody would watch it. Like I'm having this problem in general. Like my interest in stuff is dropping off or changing, and it changes my projects and plans and topics and yeah. So I mean, I think it would still be, in theory, fun to have a video for each chapter, and then I can put them all together at the end and like have a really long video explaining the whole books, like each book. But it's not it's not going well. So I don't know if that's something you're interested in. Have you read or watched The Witcher? Because I love it. Bip noise? Okay, that didn't get translated. My gosh. Oh, the buzzing. I'm sorry, yeah. My ring alarm is telling me there's people out front, which is probably just a car because it's weird at night. You need to read, listen to the books. You've played the games. I forgot about that and watched the show. I loved the show in the beginning. I still love parts of it, but the last season, the 4th season, garbage. Now, I haven't read the book. I've read the first 4 books technically via audio, but then I went back and reread the first one. It's actually right here somewhere. Where are you? You don't need to see it, but yeah, I read the first one and I made a bunch of videos about each, like they're short stories in the first 2 books, but yeah, they ruined the show this last season. Oh my god, it was such garbage. So when they had the musical number in the freaking Witcher, I'm like, I can't even like tolerate it. Why did Henry Cavill leave the show? Was he fired? He wasn't fired. I don't know how much is true or whatever, but he apparently left because he didn't like the direction it was going in, and I totally see why. But they did, like, they did Liam Hemsworth dirty. Like, they didn't even make, like, the wig look right. It was clean constantly. Henry Cavill's hair was never clean. Like, he looked more gritty and like he doesn't, I think in the games too, like his hair is not pristine with like perfectly cut edges, like little things that would have been easy to change. I want to read the whole series. I have it like right here, like all the books, and I want to know what actually happens to the characters, but continuity problem, to be sure. And Liam did not do a horrible job trying to be Geralt. He didn't do a horrible job. He got the voice for the most part. He didn't do terrible, but it wasn't the same show. And he doesn't have the chemistry with Yennefer. I don't know what they're going on with. I watched Blood Origins. So there's a show called The Witcher Blood Origins. It shows how the first witches were made. It was really good. I did like that. I did like that one a lot, and I'm gonna ignore Ty for a second. You are borderline troll. Uh, there was another one, wasn't there? Sirens of something. I didn't watch that one, for The Witcher, but I heard it was kind of not as good. But I did really like Blood Origin. I struggle with cartoon adaptations of like stuff that was real action. I don't know, but I liked it. I was like really into it for a while, and now, ever since last year, I'm just like, I'm either a shell of who I was or I'm completely different, and I'm still trying to figure out. There, that it is. Sirens of the Deep. Yeah. Henry had played the games and read the books. Yeah, I heard that too. And he said in an interview that he practically was like begging for the position. I think, I know he was in Superman. I know he was in James Bond, was it? But I feel like he didn't really start to get the attention until the first Witcher season. Did you see Sirens of the Deep? And if so, was there a singing mermaid in it? Because there is a short story like that. And they didn't adapt it in the show for a lot of reasons, I'm sure. But I wondered if that's why Sirens was in the title or something. Before he started playing the role, yeah. You haven't watched it yet either, yeah. I wanted to give it a chance, but apparently there's so much stuff that is just made up that they didn't need to make up. And they're not very good at it. I don't know. I liked the first 3 seasons. If I got to the 5th book, which is what the 4th season is apparently based on, I'd have to like watch it again, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to. Ugh. Especially the musical episode. No thanks. No thanks. I want to know what happens with Ciri. Apparently, Yennefer and Geralt aren't like happily ever after kind of situation, but that's okay. I don't know. I love Yennefer, and Ciri is interesting too. I mean, Geralt, yeah, Geralt's interesting too, so I don't know. Ay, ay, ay. I have a blonde wig, maybe I should do a cosplay of Geralt. I'm thinking about pre-ordering the Night of the Seven Kingdoms 4K Blu-ray first season instead of an HBO subscription. I mean, if you're gonna watch it, sure. I had trouble finding something in my house that would play DVDs a few months ago. We thought the Xbox had a slot, but it didn't. That we had a DVD player, like several, I think, but we couldn't find the wires for it. We're like, where is this? Like, clearly it hasn't been used in years. There's a couple very disgusting scenes that I would not want to watch on 4K Blu-ray. I don't know why they put them in there. It was like shock value or something, but they come out of nowhere, and it's really gross. But the show, first of all, the guy who plays Dunk is an amazing actor, especially if you like see what he's like in real life. Like, he's so different. And then the little kid, oh my gosh, what a little talent. I went and read the second short story after finishing the show. That's what happens, is it comes out, I get excited about it, and then it drops off. And I don't want to just put the Witcher books on audio again, because like I wanted to like delve into them and like write stuff down and like make a video about it, but maybe I should just finish the series on audio. I don't know. And not worry so much about that. You're right, some things are better left to VHS quality. We have a VHS and DVD player like in one machine, and we couldn't find the wire to it. Egg. Yeah, little Egg. He's so good. Why didn't they call the series Dunk and Egg? Maybe it sounds too kiddish. I think they wanted to make sure people knew it was tied into Game of Thrones. So the Seven Kingdoms thing is like, is that even a part of the I don't even think that's a subtitle of the stories. First one is the Hedge Knight. The second season's gonna be kind of weird. They're gonna have to kind of play up the drama a little bit because the second story was very dull, kinda. I don't know. It depends what they focus on, I guess. But there's a third one out, and I wanna read that one, but I don't have the graphic novel version of it, and those really are fun. I feel like now that it's established and people have seen it, they could call something Dunk and Egg, but like, yeah, I think they just really wanted that Game of Thrones tie-in because it's completely different from the other Game of Thrones stuff. Hedge Knight, for some reason, I thought it was their nickname. It's like, well, they're the Dunk and Egg novellas. It's like the name of the series, I think, is Dunk and Egg. And it's like colloquially called? Like people call it the Dunk and Egg, the Tales of Dunk and Egg or something. Let me see what like technically Goodreads has. But yeah, it goes by a couple names, and then the Tales of Dunk and Egg. Yeah. The Hedge Knight, the Sworn Sword, that does fit, and then the Mystery Knight. I have 2 of the graphic novels, and then I have an edition that's all 3 in just regular print. But I would just read the third one, I guess. They did a great job adapting it. They really did. And they got the hype like back together, I think. Hey, Kitty. Kitty's like, why are you still awake? You finally settled down, though. I mean, I love everything Game of Thrones. I think I'm into that even more than like the Witcher stuff, but when I don't know if Ricker's still here, but I'm so used to the Game of Thrones dragons, and then when I saw the Witcher dragons, I was like, really? In that first season, it was rough. Dunk and Egg sounds like a value meal. It's like I was just thinking that it does sound like Dunkin'. Yeah, a Dunkin' Egg. Dunkin' Donuts egg. I don't know. I wasn't as interested in the stories, except that they were based in that universe, but I've read everything that has to do with the show, right? Even House of the Dragon. I've read the Fire and Blood thing, and I've done some videos about that too. I get really excited about that. Maybe, if The Witcher eventually comes out with season 5, I'll get excited about it again, but I'm a little concerned. I should at least finish the first book set of videos. I don't think there's a whole lot left. They're hard to edit too because I try to get screenshots from the show. I don't know. I just need to let it be. But I wish I had a theme, guys. I wish I had like consistency. Because I was posting 3 times a week regularly for a couple years. You have the graphic novels just from procrastinating, plus you worked 7 days, 8 straight. Oh my gosh. That's awful. Whew. I had a weird week, but then I was able to work from home a couple days. My boss is incredible. But I highly recommend the graphic novels, especially if you haven't seen the show yet. Like, it really... It's different, but it's well done. Oh, good, you do get to work from home. I love working from home, but clearly I'm an introvert. Locked away in my house with my books and stuff, but 22 years is awesome. You'll post them to your channel as proof. Yay! I need to find the third one. But part of me doesn't want to read it until like after the second season adaptation is out, because I'm gonna forget what happens. Oh, post your collection of books. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, post it to your channel or even email it to me. flyoneducation@gmail. It's listed as on my channel. And I think in my videos? I don't know. I default everything to pull up a thing about Charlie's leg, even though we're not talking about hawks today. Oh yeah. Yeah, one of the booktubers I listen to, they usually have Instagram, which I don't have, and I like. Yep, that's it. But they'll ask pictures of people's bookshelves, and then they'll talk about them in a video, and it was kind of fun. Whew, I just got a wave of tiredness, and I have successfully pushed through and done all the things. I talked about what I'm reading, which I feel like nobody really cares, but it's for me to know, I guess. I opened the books and I picked the 2 prompts, and I'm fairly certain I'll be able to fulfill one of them. And these are the prompts that are done. If you're still here, you can see this very, small jar. Yay! Go for it. I'm gonna sign off. Thank you if you've been here this whole time, Cujo. I'm looking at you. I appreciate you so much. And thanks for sticking with me through that weird moment there. That just happens sometimes, and we care. It's just the topics go all over. I appreciate you. I mean, you guys don't seem to mind that the topics go all over. And you were helpful too. And you were helpful. I don't. Were you there? Was it Thursday? One of the days I felt very weird. Potato. Okay. I'm gonna go. My room is chaos when I do these, which is another reason why I don't do them when I'm tired. I love the unboxings, so I'm glad you like them. It's just fun. I don't know. You never know what you're gonna get, as Forrest Gump said. Okay. I never know how to like sign these off, and then I just go on and on and on and on. And I appreciate you guys so much, and then I don't know how to like express it. I'm so grateful. I'll see you guys soon. I don't know what's gonna happen this week, but the email from you will have your full name. You don't have to send one if you don't want to, and that's, I'm not gonna tell anyone your name. Oh, Raker popped up again. All right, yeah, we'll see you later. Cujo, I'll reply as soon as I can. Sometimes I save it for the morning, but yeah, I'll keep that private. Don't worry, and thank you. You guys too. Have a good night. Have a good week, and I'll see you soon. At least next Sunday, if not sooner. All right, bye.